Morning, everybody. I was looking over my news feed because the world thinks you need to be fed your information because you won't go seek it out yourself. And I saw a headline from desertnews.com. It read, "Rovid symptoms, 8 key Rovid symptoms for vaccinated people." Articles are written because the author thinks, obviously, that they have a big enough audience that will appreciate the article, the contents of the article. So that means that enough people are interested in post-vax Rovid symptoms to make it an article, and that it's being pushed enough to be on the front page. So, according to the CDC, Rovid vax, obviously substitute the R or a C for the R in Rovid, helps protect by creating an antibody response without you having to experience sickness. Let's think about that. So if that's what it does, what exactly are people experiencing symptoms of? So there's 8 key symptoms of being sick from Rovid post-vaccine, but the CDC says that if you get it, you'll get the antibody response without you having to experience sickness. I don't know. Those seem fairly mutually exclusive. According to medicinenet.com, anytime you catch a virus and recover from an illness, you retain antibodies. These help you fight future infections so you don't get sick / have milder symptoms. That's pretty much verbatim from what the CDC describes what you should have after your Rovid vaccine. So that's weird. It doesn't actually get you anything other than what you would have received had you gotten sick with Rovid. I mean, kind of seems like placebo to me. Does it not to you? I don't know, man. They're still pushing this, and I got called misinformation for saying that once they develop the Rovid breath tests, they'll be using it to take away your freedoms. Well, that's not misinformation. That's just extrapolation of information. Some good news in parentheses, or in quotation marks, because of the fact that good news over the past 2 years has always been used against us. Kind of like I said with the squeeze and release. Florida, go figure, court has struck down the CDC mandate, travel mandate for masks. So the same people that have been saying, listen to the CDC this whole time, are now saying, don't listen to the CDC, keep wearing your mask. In fact, not only keep wearing your mask, bring rapid tests and extra masks so that you can ask the traveler next to you to put one on. I saw somebody reacting to a TikTok of I think she was a nurse or a doctor. I know she was a nurse or a doctor, I'm not sure which, suggesting that exact advice. It just doesn't make any sense anymore. You know, all of this was to just break people's brains, right? All of this confusion. People realize it doesn't make sense. And it's that lack of sense-making that has driven people crazy, dude. When you're told something that you believe because of a political or societal stance, and you believe it even in the face of contradicting evidence, that creates, what's it called? Cognitive dissonance, which eventually kind of drives you nuts. Like, it's early, bear with me. So you could believe something in your heart because you want it to be true, but that doesn't make it true. There's an objective truth. And your brain can tell you, no, this is wrong, while your heart tells you, no, this is right, and that creates dissonance between the two. And creates aggression. I don't know if you've seen any aggression over the last few years growing in the population, but maybe that's why.